Well, as we or our loved ones age, we worry about care. But at Brookdale Senior Living, they say that they want you to leave the worrying to them, especially when it comes to memory care.
That's right. We have Leslie Hunter Ainsley from Brookdale Senior Living joining us now to tell us more about memory care. So welcome to the show. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. Thank you for having me.
Of course. I would love to start with this question. What is memory care exactly?
Well, memory care is a very person-centered approach to senior living. Our memory cares are designed with the person in mind. Very free-flowing floor plans for open, spacious comfort. It gives our residents confidence and independence at the same time.
So how is memory care different from assisted living?
Well, assisted living is really all about helping seniors that live independently with their activities of daily living. Memory care takes it a little bit of a step further, where it's a personalized approach and giving them confidence in the activities throughout the day as their memory is changing and going through the different segments of dementia and Alzheimer's, along with giving them the security, knowing that the environment that they're in is secure, it's safe. And we also strive to give that home-like feeling. We really try to build a very person-centered approach from the minute one when we meet a family. We created something called a snapshot to understand their history, who they were as a person, and try to, with the family in mind, build their apartment that would be more of a home-like feeling.
Oh, that sounds amazing. And you know, as people are listening to this at home, do you have any advice on when is the right time to start considering memory care? How do you approach that?
I really don't feel that it is ever like the right time. I think when you have a plan, that's the first step, is taking time to build a plan with your loved one. If they have this diagnosis, now what, right? So start to build out a 4-year plan. What does it look like if we were to caregive at home? Because the average length of caregiving is 4 years in the home for someone that is afflicted with Alzheimer's or other related dementias. In addition to that, what's plan B? If we are going to move forward with a senior living community, what does that look like? Be able to go and visit, try to take time to meet the people that are in these communities, or if we're going to have caregivers in the home, you want to try to have a few of them come to the home and almost like an audition, right? You want to see how they're going to interact with your loved one. But the biggest part of advice I can give is understanding the disease process. So find a support group. Many of the memory cares offer for guidance and support and education, and educating yourself about the different levels of dementia and how this process can be from anywhere from 4 to 8 years. It is the long goodbye. It really is.
I know, what would you say to someone who maybe just recently got the diagnosis for a loved one and is feeling overwhelmed? You mentioned support groups. Is there anything else that they should do?
Honestly, support groups, yes, but research. There's definitely a plethora of information out there from the CDC, from Brookdale. We have blogs, different ways to connect with the adult children or spouses. It doesn't stop there. So when you make that choice and give that opportunity for someone to move into senior living, it is an extension of them. We want to become an extension of their caregiving. So we have a lot of adult children and spouses that come every day and take part in an activity or take part in a meal time and have that experience. It gives them the opportunity to be the daughter, the son, or the spouse again, and not the caregiver. I think when you start to go down this journey, the best way that I see it is planning it with them. The loved one understands, okay, now I've got this diagnosis, now what? The neurology groups that are out there, that doctor can give them a plethora of places to go and support and education. Brookdale provides a lot of these series called Caring for the Caregiver. We also give daily activities every day on opportunities for loved ones to come in and take part in. It could be as simple as an activity where we're making meatballs. I had a resident that just moved in a few months ago, and she was a caterer. she loved to cook, and so her daughter brought in the recipe for her meatballs.
Wow.
We just multiplied it and did it with the residents.
Yeah, that's special.
And it gave her purpose, and it
Yeah.
made her
Yep.
feel
Yeah.
like I can still do this.
Yes.
sure.
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful.
Wow.
Yeah. So what are some of the misconceptions when it comes to dealing with dementia or Alzheimer's?
Really, a lot of people think it's like a locked unit, a psych ward, and it is not. It's very much a home-like feeling. I feel like many adults feel that when they move their loved one in, that they don't get to come back and forth and see that once they're there, they can't take them out for outings or be able to go home and experience some of the holidays with their loved ones. It absolutely is up to the individual and where they are in their journey.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for helping us understand it better. Really appreciate that.
Me too.
And if you would like to learn more and set up a tour today, you can do so by heading to brookdale.com/Tampa.